Greetings to all my fellow brothers and sisters in Zimbabwe, my learned brothers and sisters, degree holders, PhD holders, diploma holders, graduates from all the different universities in Zimbabwe and outside. I greet you. Other than the degrees, there is nothing else to offer. Probably something else that you can offer is the cap that was given to you as soon as you graduated from your university. You have no job, you have no money, and you have no hope for tomorrow. It is so sad and painful to know that all over Africa, as a country, Zimbabwe, we boast about the best education that we received. But still, after receiving the best education in Africa, we still have nothing to offer. We move to other countries to work like slaves. We work for hours, but we still receive peanuts. Is it our fault as the children of Zimbabwe? Is it our fault as the citizens of the country? It is definitely not our fault. It is high time we need to open our eyes and start blaming the right people for all the wrong things that are going on in the country of Zimbabwe. It is a shame for you to be called a Zimbabwean in all these other countries that we relocated to. Just a few weeks ago, we saw close to 100,000 people crossing into the nation of South Africa using the Limpopo River, risking their lives, not being afraid of the crocodiles and the animals and everything that would have happened to them by trying to cross into South Africa looking for greener pastures. Yet we have got a country that is claiming in the news that things are changing in the country, but nothing is changing. Close to 89,000 or 90,000 illegal immigrants were deported back into Zimbabwe just a few weeks ago. Why would a country that seems to be doing so well in the newspapers have close to 100,000 illegal immigrants crossing through the Limpopo River into South Africa to look for greener pastures, yet things are okay in the country? I know that this has been something that you've always wanted to talk about, but you are afraid. You are afraid of the brutality of the government of Zimbabwe. You are afraid of the brutality of the ruling party, the brutality of ZANU-PF. You are afraid because the moment you begin to speak the truth, they are going to do the same thing that they did to Itai Dzamara some years ago. Up to today, nobody knows where Itai Dzamara is or what happened to him. I would like to speak on behalf of all my Zimbabwean brothers and sisters who are tired of the injustice, the inequality, the brutality, and the poor governance of the government of Zimbabwe and the ruling party. First and foremost, before we go down into the important issues, I would like to voice this out and say, how do you take serious a government that appoints false prophets to be given certain positions that have to do with decision-making in a country? False prophets and fake prophets who failed in saving souls in the churches that they were running. And now all of a sudden you think Zimbabwe is going to change by giving them certain offices in the government. Let us call a spade and not a farming tool. We are not going anywhere as a country. How do you take serious a president who appoints false prophets, fake prophets who have got a track record of abusing women in church, sleeping with all the young girls in church, stealing monies from people in church, lying to them and deceiving them in the name of Jesus, using the Bible to steal from unsuspecting individuals in the country? Zimbabwe has become a joke. It is only until certain issues like these are addressed when we will begin to see that we are going somewhere as a country. After failing to change the lives of people in the church, you think now by appointing false prophets, they will be able to change a whole nation, yet they failed to look after just 1,000 or 500 or 200 people that they were leading in their churches. It is so painful to know that the only people who are benefiting in the nation of Zimbabwe, the only people who seems to be benefiting from the ruling party, the only people who seems to be benefiting from the president are those who are closer to him and those who have become puppets of the ruling party. Those are the only people who seem to be benefiting. What's going to happen to the poor masses? What's going to happen to all the grannies, the uncles, the young kids, the youths of the country who are not anywhere close to some of these comedians and some of these individuals who are close to the president? What's going to happen to all these other people who do not have access like those who have got access? Something needs to change in Zimbabwe. 2023 is around the corner and elections are coming. It is time for us to vote for change. I know you are going to say, why are you speaking from South Africa? I'm going to be in Zimbabwe and I'll be probably one of the first people to cast their votes and make sure that I vote for change. It is time to vote for change. Enough of the inequality. Enough of the injustice in Zimbabwe. We are tired of poverty. We are tired of all these things that are happening to our people in Zimbabwe. As learned as we are as a country, we are still unemployed. We still don't have jobs. We still don't have good life. We still don't have a decent salary. We have got teachers who are earning peanuts, yet they are fighting so hard to give good education to our little brothers and our big brothers. We have got the police, we have got the soldiers, we've got civil servants who are earning peanuts. Yet we have got some false prophets masquerading and going around and being used by the ruling party and being used by the government and being given so much monies and all these handouts and everything. Yet the people, the most important people in the country, are not being taken care of. My Zimbabwean brothers and sisters, I'm speaking on behalf of those who know the truth and are afraid of speaking the truth. Say no to what is happening to Zimbabwe. What is happening in the country is unacceptable, and the only way to show its unacceptability is to cast your vote and vote for change. I'm not a politician. I'm just an individual. I'm just a citizen of the country. I'm just a child of the soil who decided to speak for my brothers and my sisters. I have got nothing against the government, nothing against the president, nothing against anybody. But all I'm saying, Zimbabwe has become a joke, and this needs to change. You and I, if we come together, we are going to change this. God bless you.